In this video, we'll be trying out the new game PUBG New Estate. Without further ado, I'm Rajul Raj, you're watching Simply Techie, and let's get started. Krafton launched a new game yesterday. The PUBG New Estate is the successor of the ever so popular PUBG Mobile and Battlegrounds India. Since there are two separate games for players in India and worldwide, the New Estate allows both the players to play the game like how PUBG Mobile was first played before getting banned in India. It was told to launch early on November 11th at 4 UTC but was delayed a bit due to some internal issues which is shared with a Twitter post. But finally, all went right and we were able to try out the game. I have tried the game on two devices, Huawei's Nova 3i and Nova 7i, which has 4 GB RAM and the other with 8 GB RAM to give you a perspective of playing the game in a low spec device versus playing it on a higher spec device. The game is available for both iOS and Android. We'll be trying out the game first on Nova 3i, then on Nova 7i, and then we'll do a side-by-side comparison between the two phones. There is an initial update of 233 MB, after which there was another update through Play Store which was around 187 MB. Starting with Nova 3i, playing the game in Nova 3i, I felt like the UI was a bit bad compared to PUBG and Battlegrounds. The texture quality is also weak. I expected to see some good shadow work and a bit more clarity. The UI is a bit cluttered with so many unwanted buttons. There are like 3 buttons to get into a vehicle, and there is also a button to turn on the engine in a vehicle as well. Those are some unnecessary functions. A simple enter exit and the seat change option similar to PUBG Mobile was enough. The audio quality for weapons is great, but for the sprint action, very bad. It literally sounds like a duck running on water or like a guy running on wet sand, I guess. Here, try listening to it. Comment on your thoughts on what you think about this. I love the vehicle sound effects. It is similar to what you would hear in an actual electric vehicle. There's a bit more improved vehicle control compared to PUBG Mobile. The game is actually able to run very smoothly having just 4 GB RAM. Usually, whenever I play PUBG Mobile, I do get some frame drops here and there, making it a bit difficult to play. There is also an upgrade in some of the weapons. Initially, whenever you equip any gun, you do get a red dot attached to it, and the holographic side looks a bit more cooler. Rest all the scopes remain the same. Now playing the game on Nova 7i, initially I thought the game UI was bad for my Nova 3i, but that's not the case. It's bad for all the devices. The screen is cluttered with unwanted buttons and trying to change the buttons in the settings kind of felt a bit confusing. There was no option for quick change scope. This is actually a very important function, but the option and the button were completely missing. The indication of the enemy in the minimap is not great either. It could have been better as it is a bit difficult to spot the enemy in it. Now comparing the game in both the devices side by side, I haven't felt much difference in the graphics. They both look similar, but the sprinting audio is a bit too annoying. Having twice the RAM, I really didn't see the difference in the gameplay. But if I played PUBG Mobile, you'll see a huge difference in the graphics quality of the game, with Nova 7i giving a beautiful details and visual experience. Mind that we are playing the game at the graphic settings set to high, also the frame rates was also set to high in both the devices. The new map TROI or Troy is a visually good looking map, but seems like there is a very little loot compared to the loot found in PUBG Mobile. The requirements for PUBG New State are Android devices will need to have 64-bit CPU with at least 2 GB of RAM and must have Android 6.0 or above. OpenGL 3.1 or higher, Vulkan 1.1 or higher is also required. Higher graphics slash frame rate settings may support only newer, more powerful devices. For iOS, all devices capable of running iOS 13 and above or iPad OS 13 and above will be able to play the game as long as they have at least 1.2 GB storage. Higher graphics or frame rate settings may have been reserved for selected models. I expect the game to have a bit more improvement and fail to achieve it. Having a futuristic look, I expect it to have a bit more better visual and graphical improvement. That is all you need to know about PUBG New State. I've recently announced that I'm giving away the new iPad Air or the iPad Mini. All you have to do to enter is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment on your thoughts on the PUBG New State. There's a link to enter the giveaway in the description. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you soon.